So here is the deal. I don't normally do this, and let me clarify. I get tons of random emails asking me to review what I would consider silly and cheesy Bluetooth speakers. A lot of this stuff is crazy cheap, and it always looks like a toy, and my gut tells me a lot of them probably sound awful. However, when T3T, I think I'm pronouncing that right, sent me an email about this Bluetooth speaker, two things caught my eye in a quick hurry. First, while the looks are not for everyone, I couldn't help but wonder what a pyramid-shaped speaker would sound like. And second, they mentioned bass dropping as low as 20 hertz. Okay, I'm game for that. Welcome back to New Record Day. It's great to see you guys, and kicking this review off, I do need to mention a couple of things. First, the Tresound 1 speaker was sent to me for free to review, and second, there will be affiliate links down below if you decide this is something that you might want to buy. So, getting that out of the way, and to make it clear that I'm not interested in turning my reviews into affiliate emporiums of nonsense, I'll let you know up front right now, while this speaker is pretty cool, it's not perfect, and the mid-range sounds a little bit muffled to me. But more on that later as we tackle the Tresound 1 Bluetooth speaker. The Tresound 1 is a three-way Bluetooth speaker that also offers a 3.5mm input jack. The unit stands 17 inches and is around 12 inches wide. At the bottom of the base of the speaker, there is one down-firing 5¼ inch subwoofer, and on the upper portion of the speaker, there are two side-firing tweeters and two front and back-firing mid-range drivers. The spec list on the website mentions an anechoic response of the speaker as being 38 Hz all the way up to 20 kHz. Connecting the speaker is simple and offers Bluetooth CSR 5.1 aptX. At no point during my time with the speaker did I notice any kind of dropouts, and my phone connected to the speaker each and every single time without an issue, so all of that is good. The volume control of the speaker is located at the tip of the pyramid, and when turned on, the light that surrounds the speaker goes from dimly lit while plugged in into a brighter light when the speaker is powered on. This might be my first criticism for those who are throwing this into a bedroom, as I'd imagine a lot of folks wouldn't love the idea, as this serving as a constant nightlight when they're trying to get some sleep, but who knows? Some folks might not care about that at all. So yeah, all in all, this thing is simple to use, and now let's chat about how it sounds. So, I think I get what they were trying to do with this speaker, with tweeters side firing and the front and back mid-range playing all at the same time. I'd imagine in the right location the speaker might sound large depending on room reflections. Designs like this have been around for a very long time, and while they can work, careful attention must be made at the crossover points to avoid phase issues caused from the drivers playing all at the same time. I have already decided that I'll take the time to measure the speaker, and when I do, I'll post an update, but getting to the point quickly, while this speaker does have impressive bass and mid-bass, its mid-range and top end is where things get questionable for me. Knowing that you're going to drop $600 for this speaker, I'll be the first to make it very clear there are more options of traditional bookshelf speakers and a simple little amp that would eat this thing for lunch in a quick hurry. But that's the thing, isn't it? Someone buying this might want, well, something different. As I listen to this thing, I notice that placement is key to getting the most out of the speaker, and I'd imagine that a lot of this has to do with the locations of where the drivers are actually located, so moving it into a corner seemed to work best for me. Maybe I'm getting a little bit more out of the speaker with some side reflections. The tweeters hitting left and right was kind of weird and hard to work with, but in certain positions, the clarity wasn't too bad. Going through all my usual tracks, I just noticed that time and time again that the speaker does some things really well and some things just so-so. The things that it did really well were the tracks that offer deep bass, and the so-so tracks were the ones that were more critical or focused on subtle details in the music. So that's it, folks. It's a conversation piece. Bass and mid-bass is really impressive. I know this was short, but here's the deal. I'm going to leave you guys with some quick sound clips that might help you get at least a rough idea of what this thing is doing. And second, the company and I were talking about the possibility of checking out a second speaker so I could create some kind of a stereo sound field. If that ends up happening, I'll post another video about those impressions in the future, and we will go from there. And with that, I'll see you Bluetooth-loving audiophiles in the next video.
Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. There comes a time when I won't belong on these streets, in these crowds, in this room, in your eyes.
Hey, real quick, so I'm just off camera here. This particular track has some very, very low-end content. And in room, I've had it measured in the low 30s. And I'm hearing that content played out of this speaker, but I'm sure you guys can hear it too if you have some headphones. That little woofer is like dying. It's like, can I play down to 20 hertz? Maybe on a good day. So I think they're a bit generous when they say drops to 20 hertz. It might be, I don't know, negative 20 decibels at 20 hertz. But, you know, it has decent bass, but don't expect the world from that little woofer. All right, that's it. Thanks, guys.